Hello everybody, Fight Business here. It is Sunday, August 13th, and it is time for another video. Um, I'm sitting on the porch of my house here. Nice sunny weather, a little bit on the colder side, but it is fall and winter is coming. So I did want to talk to you guys about the internet a little bit. It is a very broad subject, but for the purposes of this video, it's going to be a specific discussion. I basically fell victim to the internet, fell victim to the useless content on the internet, which wasted a part of my life. Obviously, I'll call it a part of my life, even if it's a day or two or a few hours. But there's so much useless stuff on the internet that we can just avoid, and that way we can just have our life to be a little bit better, a little bit more soothing, a little bit more just less distracting. But it doesn't always happen that way, because we have phones in our hands, and obviously the Wi-Fi and the mobile data that we have with our phone companies. We can always get internet anywhere. So let's just get started with the story here. So I don't really like mentioning other YouTubers or other influencers because I really don't want to give them any attention. And even when I'm like scrolling on YouTube or something and I see somebody just sitting on a camera and talking, whether it's in a podcast or just a YouTuber making a video, I usually don't like watching them. I usually just scroll away because I just don't want to give them views, and I don't want to give them any attention. I don't want to give them any views. Now you could say, hey, you only got like, your YouTube channel is so small that even if you said anything, you're not gonna be giving them any attention. It's not that. It's just that it's my own feeling that I just don't wanna give them any attention, even though there won't be much attention from my part to give to anybody. But still, but as I think about this more and more, if I want my YouTube channel to grow, meaning if I want more views on my YouTube channel, it would probably be smart if I do mention other influencers and other YouTubers, because their viewers or their fans may, if they're, I guess, celebrity or internet celebrity, or if their influencer is being mentioned in another video, they may want to see what it's about. What is it that I'm talking about their influencers that they like so much? What is it that I'm saying about them that they may tune into my video as well? So it would be kind of smart. It would be the thing to do if I do want to grow my YouTube channel. And it is true, I do want my YouTube channel to grow. I do want a lot of views, and I do want a lot of subscribers. And I'm thinking that from now on I may just have to kind of throw that rule out the window, where I don't like mentioning other influencers or other YouTubers, because to grow sometimes you have to kind of adapt to different changes. But it will be really hard, because I, like some of these people, I just don't want to give them any attention, because I don't think much of them. I really don't. And every time I come across a video, if I even spend like a minute watching their video, I regret it afterwards. That why did I give them even a minute of my time? Okay, let's just get to the story here. So basically, like I said, I have to mention it this time because this story is kind of related to whatever I watched on YouTube, and it was basically an influencer and a streamer or two. So this guy Andrew Tate, I see a clip of him. He like comes out of a door, or like, closes the door, comes out of a door, closes the door, and he says, the internet community is effed. And then he goes on to talk about some things. And when I hear that, I completely agree with him. The internet community is kind of effed. I do agree with what he's trying to say there. So there's a story behind why he said that. So apparently, Andrew Tate, obviously he does a lot of streams. I don't watch his streams. Um, he does. I mean, he does a bunch of stuff. I don't know what he does. He has vlogs, and he does his vlogs. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's a rich guy. I mean, he's got maybe a few things going on. A lot of it has to do with internet and like whatever. I mean, podcasts. I guess he does podcasts too. I don't watch his podcasts, and I didn't know about this guy. I didn't know about this guy for a long time, and I did find out about him in 2022. And whenever I would see his video come up, I would just scroll away because I don't care what that guy's about. I don't care what he says. Um, yeah, I don't want to get too much into that aspect of my discussion here. Maybe in another video. But moving on. So this guy Andrew Tate, he is an influencer. A lot of people like him. He has a lot of fans, and he's talking to this other kid, Aiden. I think he's a streamer. So when during the course of their discussion, I guess they're actually no. What happened was, so I because I don't watch these guys their podcasts or their streams, I don't know exactly what the turn of events were. The thing is, the internet is so effed, like Andrew Tate was saying. The internet, whether you want to call it the internet community being effed or if the internet is effed, there will be other YouTube channels. So you know how I said I don't like giving any views to people who I do not concern myself with, whether it's Andrew Tate, whether it's Aiden Ross, or whatever, any other influencers or other YouTubers that literally, why am I even watching them, right? Anyway, so there are other YouTube channels that will actually take clips of those streams and those podcasts and group them together and make and post videos on that. So so basically there's many YouTube channels that do that. So basically they make views off of influencers. So it's like it's weird. It's just like just a stupid, just messed up situation. It's just stupid messed up situation. You will see, like bunch of these channels just taking, clips of these streamers and influencers and just put them together and kind of like put music in the background sometimes if they want to make a short out of it, or just whatever. So I think that's where I fell victim to one of these, because obviously I don't follow them. I don't want to follow them. I don't want it to be part of my life. But for the sake of this story, I'll tell you guys what happened. Apparently I watched a video, or was it a short? I don't know what it was, where this kid, Neon, there's another kid. So Neon is another streamer that apparently, I don't know if Aiden is Andrew Tate's friend, but it seems like they're kind of, I mean, they communicate with each other on camera a lot, because so on this stream there was Andrew Tate and there was Aiden, who is another streamer like I mentioned earlier, and then Neon as well. So apparently I think Aiden brought Neon, another streamer, into this conversation between Andrew Tate and Aiden. And usually Andrew Tate and Aiden, from the times that I've wasted on the internet, I've seen that these two have like a relationship, I guess an internet relationship, where they talk to each other for views. They put a camera on, they start like a stream, and they just talk to each other, where like I just don't want to get into that, but yeah, they just talk to each other about like different stuff, and just get views. And apparently in one of these conversations, Aiden brought Neon into the mix, and Neon is this Indian looking kid, is just you know just some kid, a streamer, I guess. So he's talking, and Neon goes off on Andrew Tate for whatever reason, and he just goes off on him, starts cursing at Andrew Tate, and you can tell it's all for the views. Like, it is so, like, I don't even know why I watched it. Like, now I feel victim to it. I feel I never watched those clips, but this is why I'm here. This is why I'm opening up to you guys, because I am so much hurt and my mind is so much affected by this stuff that I have to take it out somewhere. So this guy Neon, he starts cursing at Andrew Tate, and you can clearly tell he's doing it for the views. The guy's face, you can look at the guy's face. I'm talking about Neon's face. There's no honesty there. Like, he doesn't really mean those words, and obviously he knows he's gonna get his, like, if he knows he can't say that to his face. He's sitting on a camera, because Andrew Tate's a big guy, like 6'3". He's been a kickboxer before. He's had like 80, 90 fights in kickboxing career, and he trains boxing here and there. And he wouldn't say, and Neon wouldn't say a word in front of him in his face. And both of them know that. Andrew Tate knows that. Neon knows that. And the other guy, Aiden, he knows that. Everybody knows that. But just for the views, just so that somebody like me can waste a second of their life or a minute of their life, he just kind of like. He's just cursing at him and calling him names and all that stuff. And then some time goes by, and then whatever, the stream. So this was like, I don't know, like a few seconds of short that I watched. And then a couple days later, the next day, I see on my feed, on my YouTube feed, I see this guy Neon getting bullied by like 4 masked African American guys. And I look at that video and I go, WTF is this? Is that even real? And so like so what happened here? So I'm trying to figure out what happened here. So did those 4 African American guys with masks, were they just hardcore Andrew Tate fans that they didn't like what Neon said to Andrew Tate and they just started bullying him? Or like Andrew Tate was saying in that video where he was saying that the internet community is effed, he mentioned he may have opened his mouth, like Neon may have opened his mouth and said something that somebody didn't like, and in turn he got bullied by it. I don't think so, man. I don't think that Indian kid could open his mouth anywhere. By the way, these are just my thoughts. I could be completely wrong, and I wish I never witnessed these things, but because I did, it's just affected my mind and just brought I have to kind of ventilate. I have to kind of get these things out of my head and maybe turn it into some views or something. Anyway, so I don't think that Indian kid is gonna go out to 4 African American guys with masks and say something to them on their face which will anger them, because he's a smart, you're, as a human being, you have a brain. You're not gonna put yourself in danger for no reason, right? So I'm thinking, what is this about? Like, why is this happening? Why am I watching this? Is that even real? Is this planned? Like, is it scripted? Because Neon is a streamer. I'm sure he's got like some viewers. He's a streamer, so he probably has some views on the internet, and maybe he got like, I don't know, his attention caliber that he has. Maybe he's got, or like, I guess you could call it connections. Maybe he's got some of his connections to do this act for him to get more views. So this is why the internet community is effed. It's all about just views and stuff. Just views. Like, people nowadays, I'm going on a segue a little bit, but I kind of have to ventilate a little bit. People on their Facebook posting stuff to get likes for the views. For example, if somebody bought a house, okay, good for you, now go live in it. Now they're gonna put like pictures of that. It is what it is. I'm not gonna say that I haven't ever posted something on the internet not for views, because I have. And just like this video, I'm posting this video for views. So give me a lot of them. Give me a lot of views on this one. I need over 1,000 views on this one, guys. I'm actually putting some other people's names in it, so let's see how it goes. Anyway, back to the story. So this guy, apparently he gets bullied by 4 African American guys, where he's like sitting next to a tree and his shirt's all messed up, and like, one of the guys has his shoes and blah blah blah. Who knows, it's real? Maybe, by the way, guys, I'm against bullying. And if it was real, I'm really sorry, Neon. I'm really sorry. I hope you get through this mentally, physically, emotionally. I really do hope that you get through this. I do not know if it was real or not, but when I did watch it, I just thought of it like, WTF is this? Why did I just watch these things? Why is it that there's a story continuing from the seconds or the minutes that I wasted 2 days ago? Why is that story continuing to be in my life, where I have to watch another short or another video connected to that stupid encounter that I witnessed on the internet? So that's what I'm thinking about. Is it even real or not? But like I said, I hope, Neon, that you get through this mentally, emotionally, and physically. And I'm really sorry that this happened to you, because I don't know. It could be real, and apparently, he got bullied. So anyway, so Andrew Tate sees that, I guess, and that's where he makes a video. Saying that the internet community is effed, and then this that happened. This guy came on, and he started talking crap, and apparently he did the similar thing, and he got like bullied for it. I don't know. I mean, but like, it doesn't. That's not the point of the matter, whether it's true or not. We're gonna move on. So he ends up inviting inviting Neon to his place to kind of help him get through that, and Neon accepts. Now all of this whole turn of events, it has nothing to do with me. It does not concern me. It does not improve my life. Like, now it is in my brain for the rest of my life, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about a little bit, that we should just leave the things that don't concern us, whether it's on the internet or not. And I don't want to get into what my stance is on Andrew Tate or not, and what he's going through with the allegations and stuff. That's not what this video is about. But I did want to say that we have to use the internet very limited. Use it as a utility. For example, if you're going to a place like a store or somebody's house where you do not know the directions, take out your GPS on the phone, use it, and go. And then or for example, if you're starting a project that somebody can help you with, and you don't have their number, you can pull up your Facebook, see if you have them as contacts, or whatever other social media account you have, if you can find them. So you can use it as a utility, take the good from it and leave the bad. And now these things, they do not concern me. I do not care about these people. That's not me. And like, I can't, like, if there's a guy sitting on the camera talking, I can't watch somebody just talking on a camera. That's not me. Anyway, so yeah, I think this is about it for the video, where I just want to let you guys know that the internet has become an effed up place, basically, where people are just trying to get views. Like, even in these streams, where whether it's Andrew Tate, Aiden Ross, or Neon, you can like donate like $1 or like $5, and then they'll you can ask a question, right? They'll respond to your question if you donate like $1. And then like, for example, like whatever question you have about their life, because if you're watching them, you start getting interested in their life, right? So if you have a question, you got to pay $1, and then they'll like, what is this? Like, what is this? What this is what internet has become, and we give it attention. And there are people who watch it, there are people who donate, and I just don't want to be one of those people. Nothing against them. I mean, if it helps them, if I guess if it helps them, I guess move on in life, or if it helps them in any way, whether it's entertainment or whatever, sure, go ahead, keep doing it. But that's just not me, and that's just my stance on whatever I said right now. These are just my stances on it. But yeah, moving on. Yeah, that's about it. Just use the internet as a utility. Yeah. Use it as a utility and do not spend much time on it. In fact, you should, we have to prioritize things. Internet we can use as a utility for whatever reasons, but we have to really prioritize our lives, where we put family first, where we put our values first, and not just scroll our life away. All right, guys, follow this channel on TikTok, follow this channel on Twitter and Twitch and Instagram. And I just want to tell you guys that these raw thoughts that I post, there's no script behind it. There's no script whatsoever behind it. That's why you guys may notice that I'm all over the place at times. That's because whatever comes to mind, I just say it. And and a lot of times I don't cover everything that I do want to cover in the video, and I realized it after the video is posted. But yeah, whatever. So I think that means for something. And I'm not using any auto tune. I'm not using any echo. It's all me. So it's all genuine. It's all me. I'm sharing my thoughts with you guys because I think it's important that or I don't know if it's important or not, but I think that's just something that I want to do. I want to kind of share my thoughts with you guys, uncut, all natural, all genuine, no fakeness. Peace out.